There's just something that you don't want to see the reality of. And sometimes it's never a good thing. It's always a bad thing, but it feels good in the moment because you don't have to deal with that. Hi guys. So I wanted to ask you, what is it that's part of a journey? It doesn't have to necessarily be a health journey, although that's what we're talking about today. What is it that's part of your journey that you avoid because you don't want to know the truth, or you don't want to know, be faced with the reality of it, so you keep yourself intentionally in the dark? Well, I'm going to share with you that for me, that was totally my weight. Like, whatever I weigh, definitely, okay. For me, it was definitely my weight. I knew that I was bigger and not my ideal size, so I just didn't even want to know. Like, I didn't, unless I went to the doctor, I really didn't step on the scale. I do have a scale in my house, but I don't know, it like ran out of batteries and it was really difficult to change or something. So it just was out of commission, and I just left it like that for years. That's really bad. Like, what am I doing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but I do know that I'm not the only one who does that. I cannot be the only person in the world that does that. So I want to ask you, what is it that you avoid, that you know you should be having more insight on, you know that you should be more aware of and tracking and monitoring so that you could be better and know where you are? For me, again, that is weight. So I didn't have a working scale in my house. So here we go. I'm starting now, starting new, trying to make turn a new leaf over, and I went and bought a scale, and I'm really happy about it. Again, here we go. So now I can at least know where I'm starting and I can really track each week, what I'm losing, if the workouts are working, if what I'm eating is working. And that was just something that I really avoided because honestly, it was so stressful and it gave me anxiety and the fear of failing, the fear of putting in all the effort for a week and then nothing happening, which it sounds really crazy because unfortunately in the reality of life is anytime you're trying to change something, sometimes you're going to have to put in time and effort into something and not see results immediately. And that's okay. But you just need to continue to do what you know you're supposed to do. But that was very challenging for me for whatever reason. And I know that I'm not the only one out there who feels like this and thinks like this and who's going through that. So here we are. We've all met together and we can just, go out and get what you need, and that's different things for different people. Some people don't like looking at their bank accounts, because they're afraid of not having, so they just don't even look at it. That could be, I really can't think of like other examples, but I know that people do that in other ways. There's just something that you don't want to see the reality of. And sometimes it's never a good thing. It's always a bad thing, but it feels good in the moment because you don't have to deal with that. Working towards my goals, I have to know where I'm starting so that I can know if I'm getting closer to my goals, so that I can know if I'm having progress. And so do you. So again, go find that thing or think about that thing that you avoid and you don't like looking at, and work on trying to get that. Like for me, I'm working on that by making sure I have a scale before I start this journey with you guys. All right. So here we go.